Attention all nigga rows and nigga hoes.
All right, Gloria. It's really time to talk to these folks. It's really time to talk to these folks, Gloria. I know you're still basking in the glory of Super Bowl 59. I gotta talk to these fools real quick before I come back at you. Before we go ahead and dance the night away. You know, per se. Make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all hit that like button. All that good jazz. All that good jazz. Let's go ahead and get this over with. The eye test, we know you don't pass Cam Newton. It's pretty obvious when it comes down to Jalen Hurts versus Cam Newton. You don't pass the eye test. I'm sorry. Those who disagree with me suck a fat fucking dick. We also already know that you've never won a Super Bowl. We also seen the play, the fumble where you have fumbled and you didn't make an attempt to get it. A legit attempt to get the football when you fumbled it. We get all that petty stuff. We've seen it. We've heard it. Great. Getting all that petty stuff out of the way. You've mentioned how it isn't fair for you, or you can't judge Jalen Hurts based on the talent around him, when clearly the Bengals got T. Higgins, they got Jamar Chase. They got all that talent around him at wide receiver, yet you can't judge Jalen Hurts when he has just as good talent. And he outperformed the fuck out of Joe Burrow, T. Higgins, and company. He did that to the Bengals. He outperformed them. He beat them to the ground. And the defense too. Yeah, let's give the defense some credit too. What a luxury, Cam Newton. What a luxury. Shout out to Howie Roseman. I know you don't like to give any credit to Howie Roseman while you're bashing the Eagles for having so much talent around a quarterback. We know you don't like to do that. Let's talk about some other things. Let's talk about the fact that when it came down to sacks, who got sacked 40 times and who didn't? Cam Newton got sacked 40 times in one season. Jalen Hurts, through 5 seasons, has never been sacked 40 times in a season. A lot of you like to bash Jalen Hurts for never throwing 30 touchdowns in a season, yet you want to call Cam Newton revolutionary. I've heard many people call Cam Newton revolutionary. Yet, he's only had one season where he's thrown for more than 30 touchdowns, or at least 30 touchdowns. Y'all want to bash Jalen Hurts about never throwing 4,000 yards in a season. Cam Newton has only done it once, and that was in his rookie season, where he had to throw the fucking football 517 times. Yeah. I mean, that's a lot. I mean, that's not Andrew Luck a lot, where he threw like 26 times in his rookie season, but that's still a lot. In order to barely get over 4,000. I mean, we could go down the list when it comes to this comparisons. What I think is a better comparison is Donovan McNabb versus Cam Newton. And Donovan McNabb even blows fucking Cam Newton out of the water. What are we even talking about, folks? Cam Newton being revolutionary? Cam Newton would have been able to beat the fucking Chiefs if he was playing today? Are we sure we can just plug any quarterback and play hypotheticals? This is what we've been doing all offseason. All you fucking haters have been putting whoever from the Trent Dilfers of the fucking world, who has never won a Super Bowl MVP, to the fucking Patrick Mahomes of the world, to the Lamar Jacksons of the world. Oh man, if they had that luxury of the Philadelphia offensive line, they would have benefited and they would have won a Super Bowl. Oh man, you gotta love the world of hypotheticals, don't you? Oh my goodness, bro. Cam Newton out here being compared to Jalen Hurts. All I need to see is Cam Newton only making it to the playoffs 4 times in his career. And he's had a pretty lengthy career, I mean, in spite of some injuries. 4 times in his career. And yet, Jalen Hurts is entering his 6th season of his career. Now, 5th season starting, he's made the playoffs 4 times. It's about to be 5 pretty soon, through 6 seasons. All 4 of his fucking seasons started have resulted in a playoff berth. All 4. That's all I really need to know when it comes down to this whole Jalen Hurts, Cam Newton debate. It's really a waste of time to go over with. What I really want to say is, this is the question that really needs to be brought up. And if y'all ever get the chance, make sure y'all talk to my boy Denari, bro. That kid is gold. We talk deep into sports, bro. When it comes down to the Eagles, when it comes down to the haters, when it comes down to everything, we make sure we say everything that we have to fucking say. And don't leave nothing out. Talk to him. Very football knowledgeable. Anyways, the question I brought up is, well, really it's a statement. I said Cam Newton outside of 2015 to 2016 really isn't that memorable. I mean, you sure you got the dap? Sure you got the 15-1 season? I mean, do we remember him for anything else? No? What was Cam Newton known for? What was he memorable for? He wasn't memorable for much. He couldn't really, and you know, this is stuff I'm feeding off. I just feed off of Denari's energy when it came down to that fucking chat we had earlier. It's one of the reasons why I had to make this video. Because he was dropping knowledge. One of the reasons why I think he's just not so memorable. Can't read a defense. He relies heavily on RPO and that 3 and 5 step drop and quick releases. Can he really throw a deep ball? I mean, it's okay. Doesn't utilize it a lot. Gets exposed real easy. Going back to this whole McNabb versus Cam Newton thing, that's more of a discussion. My goodness. Even McNabb blows him out of the water. Even though he was throwing at nigga feet all the time. Throwing at shoelaces. He's had better runs. He's had better spurts and was able to stay consistent. There's no consistency with Cam Newton. And then by the time his career, you know, went out, well, Cam Newton and Donovan McNabb alike, they both were hot potatoes. With Cam, it was the Panthers, the Patriots, back to the Panthers. I think that was it. McNabb, it was the fucking, after the Eagles stint was over, it was the Redskins, the Vikings, and then that was it. But at least we remember McNabb for something. Sure, you can talk about, you know, Cam Newton puking in the Super Bowl. You can talk about Did I say Cam Newton? I meant to say Donovan McNabb. You could talk about Donovan McNabb puking in the Super Bowl. You can talk about Donovan McNabb puking in another situation that... Oh my God, so much puking. Stop going to clubs, bro. Even Michael Vick blows him out of the way. I could go down the list of Eagles players that can fucking beat Cam Newton in a debate. Come on, man. Like, Cam Newton, bro. I'm running out of time. I'm running out of energy for this fucking idiot who just want to make excuses for him. Jalen Hurts. Well, make excuses for other quarterbacks to bash Jalen Hurts. My God. Man, fuck this, man. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Woo! Okay. A toast to Jalen Hurts. And here's what I want for you in the future. More Super Bowls. More of a juggler in the Cam Newton debate. And here's what else I want. For you to go out, be humble, and by the time you hang your cleats up, you will not be one of these old bitches like Cam Newton and Nicki Minaj, just so bitter on careers that they're just absolutely hating. Come on, you had your time. Appreciate your career for what it is. And keep those negative opinions to yourself, especially if you're in the media. Even if you're on your dumbass podcast. There's people watching. You're a former player. And Nicki Minaj, you're just a hating hoe. But that's beside the point. Cam Newton, fuck you. Go die in misery without a ring. And as far as Jalen Hurts, cheers. Because you won a Super Bowl. And these 31 other miserable bitches who wish they were in your situation, wish they were in your shoes, didn't. So cheers. Super Bowl champions, motherfuckers.